There is a man standing in front of his mirror. He is dressed well, shirt pressed, shoes polished. But something is wrong and he cannot name it. He has worn the same colors for 20 years. Gray ties, black ties, safe ties. And every year, he has become more invisible. The world does not see what you intend. The world sees what you project. And a wrong tie color after 50 projects surrender. Most men think ties are decoration. They are not. A tie is a signal, and signals have consequences. After 50, your face carries weight, your experience shows in your eyes. But the wrong color beneath that face erases everything you have built. Color psychology is not a trend. It is the science of how humans respond to what they see. And men who understand it never struggle for respect again. The tie color that changes everything after 50 is burgundy. Not red, not maroon. Burgundy, the color of authority earned, not demanded. Red screams, it fights for attention. Burgundy commands. It earns attention. That is the difference between a young man's ambition and a mature man's power. When you walk into a room wearing burgundy, something shifts in the people around you. They lean in, they listen, they take notes. This is not magic, this is biology. This is history. Deep reds and wines have signaled leadership for thousands of years. Kings wore deep crimson. Judges wore wine-dark robes. Your ancestors knew what your wardrobe forgot. But burgundy is only the beginning. The second color most men over 50 ignore completely is forest green. Forest green does something burgundy cannot. It signals calm authority. The man who does not need to raise his voice. In a world of noise, silence is power. Forest green is silence made visible. It tells the room, this man has already decided. Most men over 50 are still wearing navy. Navy is safe, navy is fine, but fine is the enemy of powerful. The third color you must understand is deep navy, but worn differently. Not as a default, not as a habit. As a deliberate choice, with specific combinations. The difference between navy as habit and navy as intention is everything. Intention is visible, people feel it without knowing why. Now let us talk about what you must never wear after 50. Yellow ties, light orange ties, colors that age you faster than time itself. Yellow pulls warmth from the face of a mature man. It does not brighten him, it hollows him. What worked at 30 becomes a mistake at 55. Light pink ties belong to men who have not yet found themselves. After 50, you have found yourself, dress like it. Texture matters as much as color. A silk tie in burgundy commands differently than wool. Silk is evening power, wool is daytime authority. The weave of your tie speaks before you open your mouth. A textured tie says, I understand nuance. A cheap shiny tie says, I bought this at an airport. The width of your tie after 50 must match your era. Not too narrow, not too wide. 3 inches is the architecture of authority. A skinny tie on a man over 50 says one thing clearly. He is trying to look young, and nothing ages a man faster than trying to look young. A wide tie from the 90s says something equally damaging. He stopped paying attention. And men who stop paying attention stop being taken seriously. 3 inches, silk or quality wool, rich, deep color. That is the formula. Write it down if you must. Now, the knot. The knot is your handshake before the handshake. A bad knot destroys everything the color built. The half Windsor is the knot of mature men. Not the full Windsor, too aggressive. Not the 4 in hand, too casual. The dimple in the knot is not optional. It is the signature of a man who controls the details. And men who control the details control the room. Your tie length must end exactly at your belt buckle. Not above it, immature. Not below it, defeated. The tie bar, use it after 50. Not as decoration, but as discipline. It tells people you hold things in place. A tie bar placed too high says anxiety, too low says indifference. Between the third and fourth button says everything is exactly where it belongs. The shirt beneath the tie is the stage. White is the most powerful stage of all. It gives your tie color nowhere to hide and everywhere to shine. Light blue is the second great stage. It whispers sophistication without shouting. Burgundy on light blue is one of the most powerful combinations a mature man can wear. Never wear your tie on a shirt that competes with it. Busy patterns fight each other, and men who dress to fight themselves never win. The suit color matters. Charcoal and burgundy, this is the combination of men who have arrived. Not trying to arrive, already there. Navy suit and forest green tie. This combination is underused and devastating. It signals a man who reads, thinks, and moves deliberately. Dark gray suit and deep navy tie. This is the combination of the man who needs nothing from the room. The room needs something from him. Seasonal application matters. Autumn and winter belong to burgundy and forest green. Spring and summer allow deep teal and muted olive. Deep teal after 50 is a revelation. It speaks of a man who evolved, not chasing trends, setting a standard. Muted olive is the tie color of earned wisdom. Not fashionable, not conventional, completely undeniable. Let us talk about maintenance. A wrinkled tie is a confession. It confesses that you do not respect your own image. Roll your ties after wearing. Never hang them immediately. Let them rest. Let the silk breathe. Treat your tie the way you want others to treat your time, with respect. Never wear a tie more than 2 days in a row. Silk has memory. It remembers stress. Give it 24 hours and it will perform perfectly again. The final truth about tie color after 50 is this. Color is not vanity. Color is communication. Every morning you choose your tie, you are choosing how the world will see you that day. Choose with intention. Choose with knowledge. Choose with power. You are not 50 trying to look 40. You are 50, and 50, done right, is the most powerful thing a man can be.